call one of our last cases, so if you want to
Sure.
see this one. Okay. Mr. Goudelet just stepped back into the courtroom. Nick, are we ready to call Mr. Goudelet's case? All right, sir, why don't you come on forward, if you will?
I talked to Mr. Goudelet. This is his first citation in our court. It's for camping.
Right.
So this is really his first time experiencing homelessness. And Mr. Goudelet gave me permission to kind of tell you a little
Sure.
bit about what happened. This started as a result of a child, what is it called? Child custody expenses. So that's what kind of led to this. He
Lost his license perhaps as a result of that?
Exactly.
I'm an electrician by trade.
Okay.
Journeyman license, they just tell my website did that.
So was it your driver's license or your journeyman license as an electrician?
Well, I didn't have a driver license, but they would have also took that.
Child support is what brought this about.
Okay.
And he lost his apartment because of child support. But very fortunate for Mr. Goudelet, he has family, his 84-year-old father, and his family connections up in Leadville. So what his plan is he's been using the shelter, but he wants to get out of the shelter, and he's just going to go back up to Leadville and take care of his father. And he has connections up in Leadville, and he's just going to look for work up there in Leadville.
Okay.
Where he can get back on his feet and start making these child support payments again. And he's just going to go to Leadville and get back on his feet.
Okay.
So
let's just see what the prosecutors have heard this about.
and he also let us make copy of his ID and social security cards, which
Okay.
he has
So,
as a backup.
Mr. Reynolds, any comment you'd like to make from the prosecutor's perspective, or Ms. Oswego?
So, based on the fact that Nick was able to get copies of personal ID documents, we can move to dismiss the camping ticket under that particular ROA in the system. Just curious if there is an interest in getting assistance up to Leadville, like a family reunification comes to
We
mind.
gave him a bus passes. We gave him a couple bus passes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So based on the fact that there's a plan and we have a copy of the documents in case you find yourself back in Boulder and need help, we can move to dismiss today.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Oswego. So, and you will file you'll do this through the normal community court process, Nick, so that it's in there and we'll have the register of action record on it. All right, so this will be dismissed. So, Mr. Goudelet, I'm glad you came to court today and hopefully you'll be able to kind of reunite with your father and have a place to live up in Leadville. And so your case is going to be dismissed and you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, since Ms. Colleen has a bunch of clients that are scheduled to be here at 9:30, and I don't think any of them are here, I think it's fair to count these as FTAs now.
I think it is well. Thank you, Ms. Talene. And we'll be talking at noon, right?
Yep.
See you at noon and
Yep.
talk a little further. Great, thanks. for
Sounds
being here.
good.
Not much for you to do today.
I know, I was
Unusual.
surprised.
Yes.
I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah.
Actually, you're on the trial on Thursday too, right?